6 more computers. That's still not enough, obviously, but I think what I do now is build a hypertube between here and Cornucopia Petrochemical. First thing I gotta do is find the last available power line. Drag it all the way over here. Ish. I'm gonna replace it with a marker. At least for now. Now where is... I guess I'll have to work kind of backwards here. Put a foundation down. Somewhere. Like... I don't need a foundation. Although I would like to be out of the range of those plants, so I guess I do. I'll put it here. Sign. I forget what color this was. I think that was it. Now for the hard part. Getting across all of this. And there we have it. So, let's see how the computer plant is doing. Now that I've spent so much time stringing this hypertube along. It's not that long of a trip, but only 7 computers, but at the same time this isn't exactly full yet, so hold on a second. Well, this is full, I know, but oh, this slant is so steep that I can't even climb up it. $53.34 minutes. Okay, so let me see. This refinery takes 22.5 minutes. What I'm going to have to do is make them equivalent. I'm not sure what the ratio is, though. 25 a minute. I didn't want to have to do it this way, but I don't really have a whole lot of room for any other way. That's all the way up to 54. Again. 7, 0.5, 53.32, 50, what? Okay. Trying to get it so that it's 53.3 33. Or maybe it's 52.35. I'm trying to make the difference as low as I can right now. Alright, that ought to do it. And now I can actually get this thing making computers with some regularity. It's also pumping out the turbo fuel. I'm wondering if I ought to just package that stuff and sink it, but if I did that, then it would throw a lot of things out of whack here, because well, the plastic's made over here. It's in a very delicate balance. Now you could tap the other oil node and make the containers. Oh, but even with that, I still need to use all the compacted coal, which I'm going through at a pretty fair clip, but I ought to just hang 10 here, at least until enough computers are made, but how much time is that going to take? It takes 24 seconds. Actually, no, it takes 12 seconds. There's a computer every 12 seconds, but they come out in pairs. So I need 21 of them. It takes 12 seconds to make one computer, relatively speaking. Then it should make that should take, like, I don't know, 4 minutes, maybe 5. That's not so bad. So I guess I can just sort of hang 10 here for a while. Then when all the computers are made, I'll grab them and start in with the supercomputers. And I guess by then, I'll have enough aluminum to... aluminum casings, I mean, to finish off all those fused modular frames. Is there anything that uses fused modular frames? I guess what I really need would be the next stage, leading edge production and particle research. The latter of which I'm itching to do. So here it is, the last ingredient. 400 computers. Enough to fill an entire row. So, this should be finished in about a little over 20 minutes. While I'm doing that, I'm going to see how many of these fused modular frames I have. $38. Am I out of aluminum casings? Yeah, it looks like it. So I guess what I'm gonna have to do is go to prime element aluminum and see if there are any more available. There should be, anyway. If there are, I'll take them and bring them over here. Rather than get into the hypertube. There we go. Okay, this is all of them. I mean, as many as I could make with the silica that I had. Which does mean that I fixed that problem with the water. So what to do now? Well, I do need more power slugs. And I'm also curious if there's another place I can make steel. Pure coal and iron sort of near-ish to where it's the strange alien matter node. Or no, it's not. It's way down there. It's the way to the strange alien matter node, actually. I think. It doesn't tell you what these markers actually are if you mouse over them. So, that I think is just a thing I have to think about. Because notice one of the parts requires versatile frames. 2,500 of them, to be exact. And if that number sounds familiar, it's because I had to do that in an earlier phase, and I had to fiddle with steel halibut to do it. What could that have been? Oh boy, this is the real deal. So when I said that I wasn't going to run everything at once, apparently I did run everything at once. Or at least came close enough to it. So what I guess I'm going to have to do is use what little nuclear fuel I have as a backup. I'm gonna have to use the what do you call it? the uranium fuel rods, which are radioactive, so I don't like the fact that I have to carry them around, but I don't really have a choice. There's like 6 of these things. Okay, so if I'm hanging on to something, it is at like maximum level for radioactivity. So I'm gonna have to make more of these. Maybe I'll go up to 20. If I can, let me see. So this thing was running. Maybe if I turn it off and then, I shut that one down. Can I do the same here? Again, no, it's still too high. Well, I guess that means I'm gonna have to carry this with me. When I get down to a certain level, I'm just gonna have to dump them off in a box. Okay, there's a plant. There we go. Okay, nuclear backup to the rescue. I think it was making that last fuel rod. I do kind of find that hard to swallow, though. I'm not really sure whether everything else is shut down or not, but I'm gonna have to shut down a few things that aren't, like, essential. Now, as for the radiation cave, I don't know if that's one of them, but I would like to get to, I'd like to get that last, uranium rod. It'll give me like 5 more minutes. Even the nuclear plant is not enough? How is that even possible? Did the plant shut down or something? It's supposed to take 5 minutes to go through one rod, so what could possibly have stopped it? Unless... Wait a second, I think I know what happens. Remember what I said when I said the nuclear plant wouldn't melt down if it ran out of water? I think that's what happened. It ran out of water and shut down automatically. Okay, there, that should be safe. And now, the nuclear plant is back online. So I guess what I gotta do is turn this on here. Really? I'm not sure I have a whole lot of time. I guess if all this stuff is just getting started, it's bound to be a little rough.